Good morning, comic book lovers. It is I, Chris, your broke comic book collector. Today is the greatest day of the year. You know it. It is Free Comic Book Day today. So I'm about to finish getting ready to go, and I'm heading out to get my free comics. What will I pick up? Alright, comic book lovers, I am back from the shop, so let's check out the haul I got. Alright, first of all, the first 40 people got one of these cool little bags. May the 4th be with you. That's the shop I go to, Captain's Comics, right there. 2024 Free Comic Book Day. Put that down. Alright, inside the bag we have... Oh, I never noticed that. They got a cool keychain. I guess that's to the website, I guess. That's pretty cool. And then we have a Drawing Blood, the story behind the stories. I guess this is an ad for a comic book coming out because it is by Image Comics. Now this show I know nothing about, but anyway, we got this One Piece sticker. We got a, I will call this a One Piece bookmark. It's got an ad for, I can't tell if that's like a graphic novel. We've got another ad for One Piece. I don't know nothing about this show, so my wife's niece, she might like it, so I might give this all to her. It's got a recipe on the back for meat on the bone, a Scotch egg made with chicken, whatever the hell that is. And we got another ad. I like this. That's nice. This is another ad for more, I don't know, I guess those are graphic novels coming out. And then we got this like little poster. Get that in. Got this poster here. That's pretty cool. Now for the books I picked up. Now I have my notes over here. I was going to review these, you know, what's going on in the story and all that, but it's a couple days past Free Comic Book Day. Everybody probably already knows and read the story. So first up, we've got Energon Universe by Image Comics. There's 3 stories in here. You have a Transformers story. You have a Void Rivals, which I've never heard of. You got a story about that, and then you got a G.I. Joe story. The Transformers story, that one, my notes over here, I could see them. That one was written by Daniel Warren Johnson. The art is by Ryan Otley, and the colors are by Annalisa Leone. I'll go with that. The Void Rivals is written by Robert Kirkman. The art is by Lorenzo De Felici, and the colors by Mathis Lopes. And the G.I. Joe is written by Joshua Williamson. The art is by Jason Howard, and the colors are by Mike Spicer. Now, all the stories were good. Okay, all the art is good, which surprised me because a lot of the new art I don't like. But the Transformers, I did like the art. The story was good until the end, because then some weird creatures came out and I didn't understand that part. But to me, it was like a throwback to the 80s cartoon Transformers, because in the 80s cartoon, Megatron is a gun, unlike the movies where he's a jet or a plane. So here's his gun part, his barrel of the gun. But yeah, other than the ending of the story, it was good. Now the Void Rivals I've never heard of, but it was basically like two space creatures talking, and then all of a sudden a Transformer was in it. I didn't understand that at all. I don't know Void Rivals. I don't know if that's a new comic book coming out or if it's already out. I have no idea. Now the G.I. Joe, I was never a G.I. Joe person, but the story was pretty good. The art was pretty good. So, and then we have the one I was actually looking to get. I guess that's the title. I Lie Popeye #1. Must be like a new story, Popeye story coming out. It's by Massive Publishing. It is basically written, and art is by Marcus Williams, and the colors are by Rodney Valchez, we'll say. It's done in an anime style art, which was good. But then the story was pretty good. It's an origin story of how Popeye lost his eye, but it didn't really answer the question in here. It's a continuation. But the one major problem I had with this whole book is the writing. The printing is so small I couldn't read it. I had to get my bifocals and my trusty magnifying glass to read the story, which made it hard to read because I had to go through all this stuff just to read it. So, alright, next we have a DC Comics entry, Absolute Power. Again, DC Comics put it out. It's written by Mark Waid, art by Michael Janin, and the colors are by Trish Mulvihill. Art's okay. Story is very intriguing. I don't think I'll buy it because I'm not really buying much of anything right now. But again, the story was good. Art was okay. The only problem is it feels like a normal sized comic book, but half of the book, the other half of the book is nothing but ads. So you get I don't know how many stories you get or how many pages you get in this story, but most of it's ads. Alright, next up is a title that I don't normally buy. That is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is by IDW Publishing. There are two stories in here. There is Who is Nightwatcher, and then there is Splinter's Day Off. Who is Nightwatcher was written by Junie Ba, art by Faro Pei, and the colors are by Luis Antonio Delgado. Now Splinter's Day Off is written by Paul Allor, art is by Andy Kuhn, and colors are by Rodna Pattison. Now the first story, Who is Nightwatcher, I have a feeling they're introducing a new character, a new turtle, because he's got 3 fingers. The story was pretty good, the art was good, but being it's not a title I normally pick up, that's all I can go by. Now the second story, Splinter's Day Off, that one to me is a more lighthearted story. I enjoyed that more. I like the art. The art is good in the whole book. The story was good, so I enjoyed the second story more. Next one, and the final book I picked up, was Spider-Man Ultimate Universe. This is by Marvel Comics, and there are 3 stories in here. There is Spider-Man Target, which is written by Zeb Wells, penciled by Ryan Stegman, and the inks are by J.P. Mayer, and the colors are by Sonia Oback. Then there's the Outbacks. Then we have the Ultimates Forgotten Marvels, which is written by Dennis Camp. The art is by Juan Frigeri. And the colors are by Federico Blee. And then the final story is a Venom story. It has no title to it. And it doesn't say who wrote the story, who colored it, who penciled it, nothing. They only have names, and the names are Al Ewing, Ivan Coelho, Frank DeMarta, and Clayton Cowles. Now the Spider-Man story, all the stories were good. Spider-Man was pretty good. The story was good. I did enjoy it. The art's pretty good. It's okay. The Ultimates, I think, is introducing the Human Torch Ultimate. I think that's how it goes. Again, the story was good. There's a part in the book where the art on some of the characters is a little wonky, but I don't know if that's supposed to look like that. And the Venom is just a quick, I think it's like a 3-page story. I don't know if it's introducing a new storyline or what, but it's all pretty good. And then I was looking around and I picked up a couple extra books, not free comic book day books. This is Starfire #1. It's in pretty decent shape. There is a little bend or fold right there, but pretty nice book. And then I found this and picked this up. This is in desperate need of a press. It's Marvel Comics. It's something I don't normally pick up. The Invaders #1. So I grabbed this one just because it's a #1 issue. So that is my free comic book day haul. Comic book lovers, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.